The problem is 95 divided by 5. Please look at the 95 pieces of candy. The problem is to divide the 95 pieces into 5 separate groups so there's an equal amount in each group. What you will be learning is the process or the procedure of how to do the problem. Every other skill you've already mastered. You have to learn to apply sequentially what you already know. I want you to look at the top left-hand corner. Step 1 is to set up the problem. I've given you a diagram or a setup that you can use to do long division. Eventually, you'll have to learn to set it up for yourself. 5 divided into 95. How many times does 5 go into 95? Step 1 is to set up the long division problem. I've already done that step for you. Step 2, divide the divisor, the number 5, into the first number of the dividend. The dividend is the number that you're going to divide it into. In our example, 95 pieces of candy is the dividend. 5 is the divisor. Divide 5 into 9 goes 1 time. Step 3 is to subtract 5 from 9. Subtract 5 from 9 equals 4. You bring the 4 down. Step 4. Bring down the next number of the dividend. What is the next number of the dividend? It's 5, so you bring that down. Step 5. Divide the divisor into the new number. Now what is the new number? The new number is 45. How many times does 5 go into 45? 9 times. 45 divided by 5 equals 9. So you write 9 up there, and you have 45 down below. Step 6, subtract. There is no remainder. So the answer, how many times does 5 go into 95, is 19. So if you divided 95 pieces of candy so every one of the 5 persons got an equal amount of candy, each person would receive 19 pieces of candy. Look at problem number 2. 98 divided by 7. The question is, how many times does 7 go into 98? The first step is to set up the problem. Step 2. Divide 7 into the first number of the dividend. The first number of the dividend is 9. How many times does 7 go into 9? The answer is 1. 1 is written above the 9 and 7 below the 9. Step 3 is to subtract. Subtract 7 from 9 equals 2. Step 4 is to bring down the next number of the dividend, which is 8. Step 5 is to divide 7 into 28. How many times does 7 go into 28? You know that. It goes in 4. The answer is 14. 98 divided by 7 is 14. Now let's look at problem number 3. 2 divided into 72. If you had 72 pennies and you wanted to divide them into 2 piles, how many would you have in each pile? That is the division problem. The first step is to set up the problem. Step 2, divide 2 into the first number of the dividend. The first number of the dividend is 7. How many times does 2 go into 7? The answer is 3. 3 is written above the 7 and 6 below the 7. Step 3 is to subtract. Subtract 6 from 7 equals 1. Step 4, bring down the next number of the dividend, which is 2. Step 5 is to divide 2 into 12. How many times does 2 go into 12? It goes in 6. The answer is 36. 72 divided by 2 equals 36. Now we've done the first 3 problems together. just to show you how to do these division problems. Now your job is to go ahead and complete the next 3 problems. If you have difficulty at all, you can always go back and replay the video. You're very smart and very capable. Be proud of your growth.